Well, hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for showing up and live, or if you're on the replay, tag replay. We really appreciate you coming in with us at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Today is January 30th, and we are really we're going to talk about some things today, right, Coach Kim? Might hurt some feelings, but we're doing this out of love because we really want you guys, as we talk more about in depth about our food and finances, for this to really help and serve you better in your life each and every day. So I'll share a little bit about who I am, who I serve, and then I'll pass it off to Coach Kim because I know we always have new people. And I want to thank everybody for being on Facebook, LinkedIn. Now we're on live for YouTube, and of course we're in our community GMKC. So thank you very very much everyone for being here today. I am Coach T, as I'm affectionately known. The name of my company is Living Loving You Well, and I coach professional women and helping them transform their mind, body, and soul from being embarrassed by their chronic health conditions or diagnosis and unhealthy dieting so that they become empowered through blood type eating so they can restore, renew, and reclaim that vitality in their health again. So that's what I do. And I'm off to Coach Kim to share a little bit of what she does and how she serves. Go ahead, Coach Kim.
Thank you so much. It's awesome to be here as we're narrowing down this January 2024. I am Coach Kim. I am your Kingdom Financial Coach, and I transform lives of professional single moms by guiding them through their financial freedom in order to get to the root of the matter to obtain financial freedom.
All right, now, so you got the health side and you got the wealth side. Okay, so today we asking you to check in with us today because we're going to check your gut. Now, I know this is not a topic that a lot of people like to talk to, or they go to the doctors and they complain about their stomach when they're having digestive issues, but it's very, very necessary when we talk about different parts of our body. And as you can see, as we continue the weeks, we're going to get in depth about a lot of different things because we really want to bring to the forefront for you to make some changes in your life. So I will be reading some notes to start this conversation. And of course, Coach Kim will jump in when she can in reference to that. But when we talk about our gut, I realize, especially in the health community, I see the beginning of the year, like today is the first month, and a lot of people are getting on different programs, different cleansing and detoxing, get rid of all the ooky, the good, bad, and ugly out of your body, which is great to do. There's nothing wrong with cleansing your body or what we call a detox. But at the same time, this is something we want to recognize each and every time that we are eating food that is not really for us, that's causing what we call leaky gut. So, what exactly is a leaky gut? I'm sure you heard that term before. Well, the dictionary says this: it really describes when you have digestive, hormonal, skin, mood, autoimmune disorders, or conditions really come from a leaky gut. It's really that tight junction that bolds, like binds your intestinal wall together, and it becomes loose. That's really the name of it. It's just like the walls of your stomach and the intestines that hold it together become loose. So they're kind of leaking into different parts of your body, which cause all these different quote unquote dis-ease in your body. So it's really something that has more toxic, inflammatory. And the reason why it's toxic, inflammatory to your body is because you're eating foods that are toxic and inflammatory. The foods you eat, the medication you take, maybe you have some kind of infection. All of this cause areas for our gut to not be aligned to what we want to do. So I don't know if Coach Kim want to jump in with regard to any of that before we go on to the next thing. Coach Kim, let me know.
Wow, that was a lot, Coach T. That was a lot, and it sounds. You know what it sounds like? The dump.
Yeah, the dump.
If you ever been by a dump or drove by a dump, you would know it because you smell it. And in
Mm-hmm.
that
Mm-hmm.
dump, they start off small and they just keep on piling up, and piling up. And that's when you're talking about, that's what I'm thinking, the things that we're putting inside of us that some things are not eliminating and they're piling up and piling up and piling up and it's causing dysfunction within our gut.
Yep, it's causing it's causing dysfunction in our gut. And that could, when you said that, there's something to that dysfunction. Because when your body is not in alignment to work together in harmony like it's supposed to, there is dysfunction. That also happens with regard to your mind. When your mind is not aligned, we get dysfunction, we get chaos, we get unclarity. You're just not where you're supposed to be at the time you're supposed to be it. So when we talk about our gut, and we wanted to talk about this because of, again, this is the first of the month, and I know a lot of people are doing this, but I want to help you out on this because the common issues or symptoms you see of having a leaky gut, or you need to check into that with your physician or something like this, is when you're getting gas. Let's be real. You're passing a lot of gas. That's what's happening. Okay. You're bloating. You probably have diarrhea. Some people have what we call irritable bowel syndrome, which is IBS. You have food allergies going on. You have different intolerance, brain fog. When we talk about the mind, that's not clarity. These are all the symptoms of a leaky gut. And you do have different sectors of the health industry that can definitely help you with these things. I know as a coach, I deal with helping women with regard to those chronic health conditions, but I do it through eating through the blood type, which can definitely dis I don't want to say disallow, but alleviate a lot of those symptoms that you might be dealing with. But some great foods, because this is where Coach Kim comes in with the finance, some great foods for you to start eating to help you in terms of renewing and revitalizing that gut, that stomach that's irritable, is I got some treats for you to actually show it to you. Okay. So the first thing is yogurt. They usually say Greek yogurt, but I have to be honest. We do not eat milk. So we have dairy free. I'm not promoting this particular brand, but it's called So Delicious Dairy Free. It's blueberry. Okay. So yogurt, Greek yogurt is very good for that. Um, Miso. That's the kind of soup that a lot of people eat in the East. There's also sauerkraut. A lot of people love sauerkraut, but they love it on what? A hot dog, which has a lot of fillers that are not good for your gut. So you might want to find another way to eat that sauerkraut, okay? Then we have almonds. Oh gosh, I love almonds, but for my blood type, it's really not beneficial, but it's what we call neutral. So I don't eat it that often. So these are roasted almonds, lightly salted, and I put them in a container and then I measure them out. Okay, so you want me to show you one? I'll show you an almond, so you know exactly how it looks. See, these are almonds, like this little thing here. Okay, um, that's very good for you, almonds. And then you have kimchi, which is another Eastern type of food to eat. And then there's kubachi, which I usually have this in the refrigerator. Coach Kim, kubachi, my husband loves it. It's a fermented type of drink, but all of this kind of help heal the gut. I don't have any right now to show you. And you go to any store that carries all the things that I just showed you right now. But those are the top ones. There's many more we can talk about, but those are the top ones. Now, if you want to have, I say, fiber to help you move along, to get the toxic inflammatory junk or dump that's you putting in your body. And we know what that stuff is because you go into the fast food places or eating high processed foods. You can have what's called steel oats. Now, I don't know if you can see this. Let me see. Steel oats, right? Very good to eat, okay? Because it has a lot of fiber. It's oatmeal and it'll help move through your body, okay? So Coach Kim can help us on the finance of some of those foods. Go ahead, Coach Kim.
Wow, I'm looking at what you have shown, and I'm like, a lot of that stuff is not my blood type.
Yeah, that's another thing, right? So you got to find some other things.
However, I'm looking at the different things, and take for one instance, I don't have the figures in front of me, but if you go buy that coconut yogurt, which is not my blood type, versus you go buy the yogurt that you get, well, three for $1 versus that one yogurt is going to be close to $2. Like, really? So when you think about that, it's like, wow, I could have more than rather than less. But when you go back to it, what you said, we're talking about our health. If we want to be healthy, we have to make some changes. It's like either you pay now or you pay later. And I don't really want to, and that's the truth. You could probably
Mhm.
get away with that when you're in your 20s, but when you mature, your body changes and you need to make adjustments, and adjustments with the food you eat goes along with how much you're going to spend. That's the truth of the matter. But that, and so you really need to map it out. You need to plan it out. Perhaps you need to grow some stuff. I'm just saying. Or maybe your neighbor has a yard that can grow something. Or search out different places. You don't always have to go to the big name stores that say healthy. I'm not going to name it because they pay me. You know, you can find other ways. There's markets that they have on Saturday where you can get just farmers markets. So there's different ways you can try to maximize what you're gonna buy so you can live healthy with your money also.
I just
You you're back on mute.
I'm back on mute. Hey, this is real time, guys. You know it happens. Okay, so it's all good. And yeah, when we talk about our finances now, I get this a lot from my clients. It's like, okay, I'm gonna go healthy. It costs so much. It's so expensive, and we know the prices of food went up. But I agree with Coach Kim. A couple of things you just have to be willing to invest. I'm not even going to say sacrifice. Invest. Start a garden. That's costs you seeds, literally seeds, right, to plant a garden, water, sun, and your time. Okay, and going maybe on YouTube or getting a book to learn how to do it. Next thing is buying the foods that really work for your blood type. Like Coach Kim, maybe some of these things don't work for our blood type, but if she's eating anti-inflammatory foods anyway, her chances of this happening is less than someone that is not. Let's put it that way. Okay. So I'm giving these foods for people who are really having issues right now. And even stuff like acid reflux. I know people are dealing with that with their ingestion and stuff like that. Um, there are better ways than us getting on medication to restore the organs in our body. Okay, because when you're on medication, that's costing you money. I don't care if you have what they call prescription covered medicine. It's still $50 or $100 or even $10. That adds up when you can invest that same money into fresh foods or different foods that will suffice for your body. That's what we're saying. Okay, because yeah, there is a financial investment, but in the long run you want to be here a lot longer, living healthy, being having energy, right? Boosting your immune system, than stuck on some medication that's costing you over time. And then unfortunately, that organ of your body deteriorates because we did not take care of it the way we're supposed to take care of it. Any thoughts to that, Coach Kim?
Yes, I was just thinking of when we're talking about our gut health, the connection, you know,
Mm,
how the connection, perhaps stress, anxiety, these things that
mm-hmm.
can happen related to the gut to the brain, because your brain is whatever's going on, your mental being, as they say. And you can think about it. Some people that get anxiety, they have, problems going to the bathroom, maybe a little bit too much because they have anxiety. And that's we're still talking about the gut area because, it's a process from here to down there. It's a process. And so with your mental being, there's still things that you need to you take care of, because if not, again, you're gonna have to go to the doctor, find out what's going on with your stomach, and they're gonna say, no, you need to go to this doctor because it's not really your stomach. Maybe you need to go see a therapist, and it's nothing wrong with a
Yep.
therapist. We're just saying that these
Get on with it.
things with the attachment with your gut and your brain and what's going on in your life, they all go together. So you need to take care of yourself wholly,
Yep,
holistically.
holistically, right?
Holistically,
Holistically.
yes.
I was just on a last night. No, what's today? Today is Tuesday, so it was last night. Girl, last night I was on a live stream with a young lady, Ayana Anderson, who's hosting Women in Wellness Summit here in New Jersey that's coming up in March that I'm a speaker for. And we were talking about how everything is connected. Everything we do is connected. And you said that so eloquently, Coach Kim. You know, when we're talking about our health, a lot of people don't associate that, your brain has to work with the body, has to connect, your soul has to be there in order for you to have the I don't want to say motivation because that fades away, but has to have that uh fierce, ness about it to get this done. You have to want to do it. You want to have to take action to feel that, hey, I want to get healthy for the next generation. I want to start now so that I learn how to take care of my gut or my health so that I can teach my children or I can teach my family, right? Then the community gets involved with regard to that. So it takes courage, it takes bravery, but if once you stick with it and take the small steps, we say that all the time, Coach Kim, right? Them small steps will get you big results. And we want results in reference to our health and finances. We want to be able to take the monies to invest in our bodies and minds, but also at the same time create a ripple effect that everyone that's in your connection or a part of you to see how you're handling your health and how you're speaking and how you're thinking helps them, that helps another person, that helps another person. And before you know it, so many people now are healthier and the world would be a lot better. Let me tell you that much, right, Coach Kim? Anything else you want to share with that?
Yeah, that's true. I think that it's almost like we looking out for one another, or depending where we have advanced forward, that we pull somebody up with us, saying, hey, I used to eat like that, or I used to spend my money like that, but now I don't, and I'm just, the results I've got is just like really good. So I want to show you how. I want to pull you up with me so we can move forward together. So I think that
I'm going to
that's
keep
something
going.
that we need to think about, when we're
Yeah.
moving forward with health or finances.
Yeah, exactly. Because it takes a community to help each other, right, Coach Kim? We talk to each other pretty much every day just to give encouragement or to really help each other grow in different areas of our lives. And I know in terms of when I finished writing that book, Embarrassed to Empowered, a healing lupus story, it took a lot of support for me to get from the point of the way I felt with the diagnosis to actually help myself and the people around me help to to actually heal myself, heal the different organs in my body. So now I'm a walking representative and testimony that yeah, you can do it too. But it takes a lot of time and it takes courage and it takes tenacity, it takes resilience and it takes grit, man. This is no joke. We cannot be playing. Things are going to be happening in 2024 that are going to blow your mind. And we, as citizens here in America, and all over the world need to stand up and take back our health because we're going to need it. Right, Coach Kim? We're going to need it. So, any last minute thoughts before we end the show? I'm going to put up, of course, our little ticker tape here to remind you. We invite you to hit the notifications, subscribe, like, and share, and comment on our live stream. Share it out to other people. We just want to be a blessing. I want to share with you, I have available a copy of my top 5 foods to boost your blood type. The link is right there for you to get it, or you can just go to my website and find it at the bottom of the page too. And Coach Kim will tell you what she has here to offer you. Go ahead, Coach Kim.
Thank you so much. Yes, but I have something for you to invest in yourself. It is a financial exam. And a financial exam is just likened to if you were to go every year to get your checkup, which you should be doing. It's likened to that. We just go map it all out, lay it all on the table, be real with each other, and see where you are and where you need to go, financially speaking.
Yes, I love that, financially speaking. So we want everyone to live, love you well. Okay, we want you to live, love you well. Okay, and spread the news that we're here. Spread the news that you can definitely change your health and invest in your health by helping you to make some changes each and every day. And Coach Kim has the financial exam mapped out right for you to help you save money, get out of debt, and make really big changes in your life too. So we really love being here. We look forward to seeing you again next week. And next week is February. Y'all gonna see what's up for February. Y'all got to get down and make sure you uh, keep us on your calendar for notifications so that we can pop up and we can be right there for you in your lives. So we thank you again. Have a blessed day and a great week. Okay, guys? Bye bye now.